Can you see that? A little bit better for you. And just for the record, there's the spatula. Yeah, look at that bad boy. Hello everybody and welcome back to the little channel. So you'll have seen in the Instagram footage that earlier in the week I went down to Nomad UK. Now Nomad are a company based in Macclesfield and they specialise in basically doing up Land Rovers, modifying them, spraying them, putting in your panoramic windows and all sorts. Anything you want doing to a Landy, they can do it there. Anyway, my friend Mike said, I've got a couple of second-hand bits here. Come down, have a look, see what you think and we'll come up with an appropriate deal. So I managed to get the old Land Rover Expedition Safari, whatever it is, roof rack, which is why I'm here today predominantly, just going to tidy that up a little bit. It's got a few rough bits and I just want to tart them up a little bit and make them look a little bit better. But after I'd finished at Macclesfield, I shot off to Doncaster to see another company, another friend of mine called Larry at LVB Overland. Now Larry, again, predominantly a garage. They work on cars there, some Land Rovers, some 4x4s, but normal cars as well. And Larry basically is a distributor for a few bits. Now you will have seen in a little teaser shot, picture of a box. A lot of people didn't know what that was. The people in the know knew what that was, but obviously a few people who subscribe, locals mainly, didn't know what it was. I put a picture of these two here. These two had no idea. Anyway, it's a company called The Bush Company and they make awnings as well as tents and a lot of other off-road overland gear. I've got the awning sat at home. I'm hoping to get a little bit of help later because it weighs an absolute ton. And once I finish tarting up the roof rack, moving it about a little bit, I'm going to get the awning mounted and hopefully hook up the trailer and go for a little bit of a camp. So it's a little while later, guys. The fix is done. I've just got to screw the roof rack back into place, but I'll show you what I've basically done. The sheathing around the actual bar work was starting to split, which was letting water in, and obviously that would rust the metal quite bad. I've checked all the metal's solid, given it a little sand where I could. I've put Tiger Seal underneath the sheathing, and I've gone round it with insulation tape just to hold it all in place. And I've done a little bit on the front, just here as well. Now, let me just be clear, this roof rack is not a permanent fixture, it's just a temporary stopgap until I save up the money to buy. As you can imagine, the roof rack is kind of at the bottom of the list. It's not really that important. I just wanted my awning on, which is quite high up the list because then I can just carry on camping and doing my thing. So the roof rack will probably come up for sale at some point when I replace it in 3 or 4 months' time. So I've just done a little temporary fix. It'll probably last for years, to be fair. Tiger Seal is very, very good stuff. I've just put it in the back of the trailer, actually. I'll go grab it so you can all see what it looks like. You can get it off Amazon, eBay, all online shops. You can probably get it down at your local hardware store as well. But kind of looks like that, Tiger Seal. Made by U-Pol, which is the same people that make Raptor paint. And it sticks like shit on a blanket, I tell you. It is really, really good stuff. That should keep it going, as I say, for years. But this roof rack isn't a permanent fixture. If it was a permanent fixture, I'd probably end up cutting those bits out, welding in new bits of metal and resheathing it with some plastic or something. But yeah, that's that done. I'm just going to quickly secure it all back down, tighten up my bolts, and then go home, pick up some bits, and head off to the woods, I think. Well, I ain't going to lie to you, I wasn't planning this, but when I did plan it, I was meant to be dropping off the trailer here and bombing home to get some supplies because I've got no jumper, I've got like no essentials, I've got no spare batteries for the camera, no nothing. But just getting here to drop off the trailer has probably taken me about 40 minutes. I don't know what's going on the road over there, but it's crazy busy. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up, let it get a little bit later on in the day, and then I'll try and bugger off and go home and see if I can get home quite quick just to pick up my supplies and quickly bomb back and just leave the trailer here. I'm sure the trailer will be sound here. Nobody's going to touch it in this field. So guys, you haven't missed much. I've just been prepping the fire, collecting a load of deadfall, and there's still tons around just this trailer here. I don't know what's happened here. It's like the whole of that woodland has just blown over to here. It's crazy. Erected the awning. Awning's all up as it was. It could use a nice airing, which is why I got it out. I don't really need it in this weather, but I thought I'd get it out just to give it a good airing. And my intentions are just to go through the contents of the trailer, anything that's out of date or anything that's looking a bit grim, get rid of, and just swap gear between the two, because obviously the bed and everything is eventually going to go in there when this goes. So I just want to make sure I've got everything in order and ready. But yeah, besides that, I am good to go. I'm just going to tidy up a little bit, get the rest of the contents out the trailer. Might even set up the old log burner, because that has been sold, that is going. So I might fire it up for one last time and get it all going. So another little bit of an update for you. I've cleaned out, sweeped and mopped all the inside of the trailer, looking all clean and lovely in there. I don't know if that's camera's going to pick that up. Well, there you go, it's adjusting. Yeah, all lovely and clean in there. All the content is out now, bar a couple of little items. Kitchen's all wiped down and gone through, although it is looking a little bit messy on there. But yeah, not much more going on. I'm thinking of quickly nipping home and picking up A, a fleece, because I haven't got one. And B, maybe a knife. I probably need a small knife. And just a few other bits I've got lying about, like my action cam, battery chargers. I've forgotten my vape. So yeah, I just got a few things just to rush back and go and pick up. That's kind of what we're looking like. Can you see that behind me? Camps B. So everyone, I've just got back from home. It's around 4 o'clock in the evening. It was a success. I managed to get the awning on the roof of the car with the help of my brother. And I am going to attempt fitting it on my own today. But I'm going to flick the camera off because the microphone that I've got here is going flat, so I need to get a bit of charge in it, which should give me enough time to get it off, get all the bracketing on, and then attempt to do it. But if I don't succeed, I have got a few people on standby for tomorrow, which is Sunday, to come and give me a little bit of a hand to get it, because it does weigh a ton. It weighs an absolute ton. What I'm hoping is I can get it out up there, and I can do most of the work I need to do up there and just offer it over and hook it up to the brackets. But we'll see how we go. I'm not holding my breath, you know, I might die, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, let me go for now. I'll bang these mics on charge, and I'll fetch you back either when I've failed or when I've succeeded, and we've got a 270 awning on the side of the vehicle. Let's see what happens. So everybody, I've brought you back hours, it feels like days later. What a struggle. I'm sweating, I'm all flustered. Managed to get the brackets on, and I've kind of test fitted the awning, but I can't get it in place on my own. It's definitely a 2, maybe a 3-man job. The awning's in its box just there. I gave up in the end. It was yeah, a massive struggle. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to light the fire, let that sort itself out, and maybe cook some food for the night. Maybe have another brew as well, because I've not had a brew since this morning. But yeah, both brackets are on, as I just said. One there. Can you see that just there? Going nowhere. I've scratched them up a little bit doing that on my own. And one there, again, going nowhere, sorry. Raise you up a little bit, just there. And yeah, it's not meant for this type of roof rack. It's meant for a more modern roof rack with the bolts that slot in and the rectangle slats, if you will. This is a tubular one. So I'm sure you could get U-bolts and stuff and make it fit, but I'm just trying to make it fit with what I've got. And I don't think I've done such a bad job. I mean, the big test will be tomorrow when I get it all together. But yeah, I'll fetch you back tomorrow to continue seeing that, and I'll just light the fire and I'll get that going and fetch you back in about half an hour. So fire is well and truly lit. Just waiting for them to turn into embers, and then I can put a steak on. Just going to cook something simple tonight, nice and easy. There's a coffee just behind the camera. I've just made myself a coffee, and yeah, just going to settle down. I'm just going to make my bed now, actually, just so it's ready. And yeah, just let this thing burn down, and we can make some food, which I'm quite excited about because I'm starving. I've not eaten all day. Been pissing about with yeah, getting stuff ready and moving stuff about. Got a massive like wood store in the trailer. There's 3 plastic containers just full of wood that I just need to burn through, just to get rid of. And I've got tons more at home, and not to mention tons at work if I need it. So yeah, just a case of burning through backlogs of stores. What's been built up over the past 3 years since lockdown happened, eh? So going to be doing that tonight, as well as burning all this deadfall and all these little sticks and branches that are on the floor in our little camp area, and then we'll go from there. So everybody, while I'm waiting for that to turn to embers, I'm just processing some wood, chopped up my old chopping board, chopped up a few old bits of skirting board, and now I'm just working my way through this. It's going to be a bit of a late night because I want to kind of get through all of this, but all that is about ready to go on. It's about the right size. And then there's a huge pile behind you. I don't know if you remember from the footage just before, but there's a big pile of bigger stuff just behind you that I need to sort out too. But let me just get my griddle and we can chuck that on to warm up. Yeah, this has seen better days, bloody hell. Right, let's get that on there just to heat up. I can flip it over in a sec. Right, let me go and fish out my food, and I'll come back in a minute when all this is ready. Guys, I'm a complete nugget. I forgot I brought some potatoes. I was meant to roast them, do a roast sweet potato and a roast potato. Completely forgot, so I've just put them in the pan, cut them in quarters, put them in a pan to boil. So I'm going to have boiled potatoes. But while I'm around the back, some, is it going to focus if I get out? I got some of this barbecue. It's Schwartz's classic barbecue seasoning. Camera's not going to focus because the lighting's crap. But I'm going to douse me steak with a bit of that. Hopefully the camera's picking it up. I'm going to press that in a little bit. Ready so it's seasoned. And a bit on the back. This is just a organic ribeye steak from Tesco. I've gone mostly organic now where I can. The only time I'm not organic is when I'm buying from takeaways and butcher shops and whatnot. But where I can, I'm organic everything. Right, that's that seasoned, ready to go. Move that to the side, out the bloody way. I've got an onion, which I'm quickly going to chop dead chunky like. And that knife's sharp. The trailer knife is really sharp. So there's my onions in there. You can see that, can't you? Nothing special about onions. A couple of baby chestnut mushrooms. I'll chop up half dozen. Chunky like, just in half. Right, I'll save a few mushrooms for breakfast, where I'm going to have bacon and egg. Pita breads again, because I just bought a pack of pita breads. I fancied just some pitas. Just from Tesco, 6 wholemeal pita breads. There's hardly any bad stuff in them. Very little, very few ingredients. Yeah, they are what they are. They're not bad at all. And yeah, that's what that looks like. We'll get that on shortly, as soon as my spuds are boiling. I'll tell you what I have forgotten completely. Another spee mess up. Forgot to bring a torch, didn't I? I got loads of little lights and lanterns and stuff. I mean, I've got my Ridge Monkey one there. I've got one just behind the camera that's burning my eyeballs out. And I've got, obviously, trailer light just above me, which is doing absolutely fine. But yeah, completely forgot to bring a torch. So Neil, just for you, that's what a WA UK spatula looks like. You can't really see it because of crap light, but there you go. Potatoes are boiling, mushrooms, onions are on. Just give them a bit of a mix round. I had to chuck a bit more wood under the potatoes just to get them going again. But yeah, tea is well and truly underway. Right, everyone, that's dinner. Sat down in front of the fire, 2 lanterns on, and I've got my oil lanterns just up, out of shot just there. I'm going to flick the camera off, enjoy some supper or some tea. What time is it? It's got to be 8 o'clock, right? Yeah, 20 to 8. So yeah, I'm just going to enjoy this off camera, and I'll come back and give you my verdict on how well I did. Not too good, because that steak needs to be a few more minutes on each side, in my opinion, to make it perfect for me. But yeah, there it is. Don't know if you can see that if you're picking it up on camera. I'll bring you a little bit closer. You can see what's going on there. Looks about right to me. Right, I'm going to get it in me. So folks, dinner was marvellous. Absolutely enjoyed that. Couldn't finish it all. A few of the potatoes went on the fire. After dinner, I did a bit of wood prep. I've prepared some fine stuff for the morning just to get the fire started again. I've got some chopped up pine just directly under the camera, and I've got some of this thicker log stuff all chopped up behind me, ready to go on the fire. I'm just going to sit here for the next hour, chill, have a vape, watch the stars, and yeah, just enjoy the night. I'll probably be doing a camp in the next couple of weeks, so there'll be a more full-on video with a few people here, just a few select people, just to get their opinions on what can be improved and what we can do just to make it just that little bit better. Yeah, but besides that, I'll fetch you back when I'm in the trailer, getting ready to bed down. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy the next hour, just chilling here, watching the stars. So everybody, about 10:15 now at night, and I am knackered, absolutely pooped. Fire's on its last embers, just burning out there, so I'm going to shut the door, get undressed, and settle in for the night, get some rest. Wake up first thing, do a few camp chores, tidy up a little bit, and then go and get my hired help to come and help me mount that awning. So I'll fetch you back in the morning, and yeah, we'll catch up then. You all have a good night, and I'll see you first thing. Morning, folks. Oh, a bit of a broken night's sleep, but nothing to cry about. It was alright. I've been awake for the last hour. I think it's about 8 o'clock now, around 8 o'clock. I've just literally opened the door just to stare out onto the field. It's a nice crisp morning. Not quite frosty, but it is quite cold. Sleeping bag did me proud. This sleeping bag is just the best. It's not really lightweightable because it's huge, but just for warmth, fleece lined, it's just the best. It's so warm in here. It's lovely. At one point I was sweating during the night, and it was quite cool last night. It's not as if it was like a summer's night, it was warm or anything crazy. But yeah, I'm going to lie here for the next sort of 10-15, just wake up properly, and then go and get kettle on, and get a nice strong coffee just to kick me in the arse and wake me up. So everyone were up and about, got the fleece on because it was cold. Blew the fire back into life from last night's embers. It was really easy to do, and as soon as I did that, the sun came out. Typical, isn't it? But I've managed to make a coffee just here. Made it on the gas on the back of the trailer this morning. Wasn't going to wait for water to boil on the fire. Oh, that's good. First coffee of the day is always good. It's always the best one. But yeah, I'm just going to do a little bit of admin in the back of the Land Rover. It's looking a bit of a mess. And earlier this week I got a few more bits of camp cover, which is the thing I have on the back of my door here. Let me just pan you across and show you. So this thing here is a camp cover. I don't know if you can see that logo, but I've got a bit more of that gear. In fact, I've got another one of them for the back door of the Land Rover, so I'm going to look into fitting that. And I've got a few other pouches and stuff that I'm just going to put all my stuff away and just make it a bit more tidy and a bit more uniform in there, just so everything's where I need it to be when I need it, if you know what I mean. But yeah, just a slow start, do a bit of that, start gradually packing stuff away, like the oil lamps. I'm not going to need them. Get a few things back in the trailer, get it all sort of tidied away. And then probably about 10 o'clock, so an hour and a half-ish, I'm going to go and pick up a couple of people to come and help me mount this awning, and then I'll show you that. So everyone, it's been a good few hours since you last seen me. I've been home, done my washing up and come back since then. Packed most of the trailer away. We're near as damn it, we just kept a few things out that we're using. These awnings are beautiful, very, very sturdy, but they are an absolute ball ache to fit. Now, you saw these brackets yesterday that I fitted, just here. It's a case of getting it so you can open the back, but with this roof rack having these bits that stick out, let's get this angle, stick out just here, it's been a proper arse. So we had to shift it back a bit, so move the brackets on the awning side back a bit, so the awning was back a bit. We've got it perfect, but now we have to take the brackets off, which is what's sat there, and we have to put the screws in place to cut the holes in the bag, and then the bracket sits on the back, but it does look sweet when it's done. Right, we're just going to crack on with this. I have got the big guns with me. He's hiding, he doesn't want to be on camera, but he's just given me a hand, which has made it so much bloody easier. But yeah, we're just going to quickly do this, and then I'll fetch you back for the grand reveal. We'll pack down and get out of here. So guys, did I mention that awning is a ball ache to get on? Jesus. If I'd have known that, I probably wouldn't. Actually, no, I'm lying. I would have gone for it. Wait till you see it in a second. I just brought you in here just to show you trailers back at this house. All parked up, all cleaned, everything's wiped down. I even wiped the floor, cleaned out all the kitchen, went through all the out-of-date food. And then I set to with my son just before, as you saw on video, to fit the awning. Now let me flick this camera around for you, show you this thing. Check this out. So, okay, in case I didn't mention it before, this is the Bush Company. There you go, if you need to see the logo. Logo's just there. It's the Bush Company 270 XT. And she is a beast. She is lovely. Well, that's what it looks like. Just comes past the rear passenger door, which is what my goal was. And it comes right round the back. Because this is essentially, where I'm under now, where the back door is, this is essentially going to be my changing room. And it just lashes on there, and it's freestanding. I can't remember the rating, but it'll do quite a lot of wind, and it has got tie down points as well. When it gets too windy, it comes with a Dyneema rope that you peg in, and you just peg these corners down to stop it from flexing. But yeah, look up top. I don't know what that's going to look like because I can't see the back of the camera basically, but hopefully that looks good. We will get the drone up soon, and you can have a look at the drone. But yeah, over the moon with it. Right guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to sign off there because it is Mothering Sunday and I've still not seen my mother. I'm caked in crap. So yeah, I'm going to get this packed away. It literally takes seconds, but I'll show you a setup video another time. I'm just going to pack it away and get myself gone. So you all look after yourselves. Until the next video, we'll see you soon.